We love hip hop.
The second Canada First rally has gone down. Oh, you were there too.
I sure was.
So, I was watching a video this morning that was really intriguing about this rally. Let me pull up one video from, at least from, what's the 6 News? I didn't even know about this page here.
I'm for freedom, and we will never be friends again.
All right, so that's just like a one shot of it, but it got kind of crazy, no?
Yeah, so okay, this portion of the rally was at Queen's Park. I linked them at Yonge and Dundas, so I was running a little late, I'm not gonna lie. And then they had gotten kicked out of there. They had some like
out of Queen's Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of police. So when I was driving there, I seen a lot of police. By the time I was at Queen's Park, it was dead. So they started marching. I think they marched across Bloor and then down Yonge to Yonge and Dundas. So I met them at Sankofa Square, which is what it's called now.
Yeah, they were cheesed at the Sankofa Square. I have a clip of, I think it's right here.
We stand on guard for Canada. We love Canada. We love Canada. We love Canada.
Yo.
We love Canada. We love Canada. We love Canada. I see many friends here. Black, brown, white, from different backgrounds. This is the meaning of diversity.
What? Who's this guy?
He's one of the Canada First guys.
Yo, can I say something? No one loves Canada more than Iranians. Like, Persians love Canada. Like, they're actually ready to die for it.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I get to the rally. It's at Yonge and Dundas. I see Joe, Pug Daddy or whatever. So I spoke with him. I spoke with a bunch of people. There were a couple people that were like a little antagonistic on the other side. But for the majority of people, everyone was on the same page. But it did throw me off a little bit. Like, okay, so and even Joe echoed the sentiment where it's like only bring Canadian flags. It could be an Ontario flag, Manitoba, but like Canadian flags. You know?
Yeah.
I'm seeing the biggest flag is an Israel flag, and then an Iran flag, and an Israel flag, and then a Canada flag, and it's like the biggest flag. So like when you're walking there, all you see is this Israeli flag, right? And like, I don't know. That's when I started second guessing everything. I'm like, yo, is this like borderline like a pro-Israel like movement that's like disguised? Or like they're trying to make it seem like if you're pro-Canada, you're going to be pro-Israel.
Yeah.
Right? And
holy shit, man.
I started tripping out because I'm like, now I look like I'm pro-Israel because I'm standing here with you. You know what I'm saying? And you have and I'm like, bro, like, why do you have that flag? He's like, oh, Canada's a country built on like settlers, right? And they have a distinction between like settlers and immigrants. So a lot of people will say that like, oh, we're all immigrants here.
Right.
But someone who's multi-generational Canadian will be like, no, like my ancestors were settlers here. Yeah.
Especially
but then the whole indigenous in this one video I was watching, they're talking about the indigenous part, right? And they're like, yeah, but places get conquered. I hear you, but does it make it right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But like, what is right or wrong on Earth? You know what I mean? Like, we live on Earth. We're like, yes, we are humans and we're different from animals, but I feel like it's the same thing in the animal kingdom. Like, there's going to be a hierarchy in any situation. Like, there's going to be predators and prey. Like, if people run up in your crib and try to take over your crib, it's either you defend it or it gets taken over,
Yo, that's so true, because even in nature, lions will go expand their like territory and kill the male lions who run that area and then take their women. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much... That's pretty much what like all colonization quests were about, really. You know, so I think it is like in certain animals' natures. Other animals, like, they're cool with just their little area. You know what I'm saying? I think there are some humans like that too, where it's like we don't even think about expanding. We just want to protect what we got. You know what I'm saying?
So, and I spoke to Puck Daddy not too long ago, and I asked him some questions about like people saying that it could come off kind of racist and stuff like that. Do you feel like any way, like, because I feel like it's a good movement to be like, all right, maybe slow down the immigration, but the way it kind of comes off, like the visual, it kind of comes off sometimes like, yo, everybody get out my country type shit.
Here's what I will say, because I think wholeheartedly say that the majority of people there are not racist. They don't want to limit Canada to just being a white population. At the same time, I did see a poster that said, make Canada smell good again.
That's crazy, bro.
And I'm like, this is racist. Like, this is like directly, like, who are you trying to talk about? You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, when you say it's racist, is it the fact that they said they don't smell good, or that?
I think it's like they're
directed to.
They're targeting a stereotype about a certain group of people that they are not happy with.
A stereotype in the, but
Then you're
is it a stereotype if it's like true?
Well, that's not always true.
There are some stereotypes that are true and some that
What do you mean
untrue.
it's not always true?
I've been, listen, I don't want to go down the Indian wormhole pause, but like I've been around a lot of Indian people that don't stink.
Straight up.
But culturally, it's a norm that like Indians smell a certain way.
And they know it too, but they know not to eat certain food.
So I feel like if it's a cultural norm and it's a cultural thing that everybody knows.
I don't think it's a cultural norm they go for. Like, I don't think they try to smell bad.
Yeah, it's like something that you don't notice in one place, that when you come to a different country, it's a different thing, and people adapt and whatever. Now,
Mads are not adapting though. Mads are not even trying to change it.
These are the thoughts and views of natural. But let me show you something, because I feel like not just the protest or the rally, I feel like just the sentiment of that kind of aggressiveness is going to result in stuff like this. So let me show you something, because this is kind of wild.
Again. Huh? Yeah. How about you say that again?
Oh shit! Go back to your fucking country, you stinky ass Indian!
Are you gonna work in there?
Huh?
Are you gonna work in there?
No.
Then who are you to tell us to leave?
Go back to your fucking country.
The proudful smile.
Yeah. Right?
Bro's like, I'm about to go viral.
He's happy,
My
bro.
dad
Like,
is gonna be proud of me.
this is what I'm saying. Like, his dad ain't going to be mad at him, like, possibly, right? This is not good, fam. Like, I understand, like, okay, slow down the immigration. It got a little crazy. But I also don't want to get to the point where it's like it gets violent, or it gets to the point where like people are like, get out of here, spitting in people's faces, being aggressive to people working. Like,
That's mean.
it's not their fault that the government sucks and opened up the country too much, bro.
Yes, and a lady I spoke to yesterday said there's a difference between racism and racial tension. And what she was saying was that because of the amount of mass immigration, so that's really what people are against, mass immigration. You know, and illegal immigration as well. Because of that, you create an imbalance that is going to create racial tension. And I don't think it's just white on brown. Like, I even hear some like my black friends talk about how they don't like brown people.
Yeah, and I find them. Some of my black friends that do that, I kind of get a little edgy with them.
Why?
Because you're a bigot. Because in a sense, you went.
Bro.
Hold on, no. Because your parents went through that.
It's different in the sense of
Your
like
parents went through that. Hold on. Your parents went through that, bro. Your parents even went through worse than these people are going through, bro. My parents went through
black people are
worse.
too sympathetic to other people, like
Very much so.
in the sense of.
But that's
You're going like a lot of these Indian people
But not
are
what?
like very receptive to us.
they don't care. They're racist as well because they don't know who they are. They just don't know who they are. We know who we are. They're good. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I see what
we
you're
know
trying to
who we
say.
are,
Oh,
bro.
go above, be better than
No,
them.
I'm not
type
even
of
saying
thing.
that. They mess with you, you box them down. They talk shit, you box them down.
But a lot of
I'm
them
talking about it in a way of like being vocal about it. When you knowingly know that they're being put in positions of even higher than your black ass right now. A police one looked at me the other day like, I want to gun you down, you little black piece of shit. And I looked at him like, I'm probably older than you, and you couldn't do that. Because of the way I am.
So
right?
like, what's the point you're trying to make?
The point I'm trying to make is that we have to remember what we went through. They're going through it now. Leave them be. Who gives a shit?
So you're saying respond to hate with love, essentially.
That's
a
what
little bit. If someone mess with you, you slap them down. But for us to be so vocal, and we have they look up to us. They dress like us. They want to talk like us. They want to walk like us. They want to look like us. They wish they were us. Why would you be mad at that?
I don't think they're mad at that. I think that the lack of Well, based off what I'm seeing,
Yeah,
there's not a lot of respect coming from brown mans
because
to
they want
black
to be
mans.
white.
You know?
They want to be white. They think they're white, and then they don't. So they realize the white man don't like them either, right? But I'm saying it's never been that for black people, because when you go to the Caribbean, right? How many people in your family you know are coolie? You have coolie in you? You have some coolie in you?
There's a few
All
coolies.
right. I have coolie in me big time. I'm Guyanese. You know what I'm saying? Like they're big time.
But isn't it still
and that's
divided?
Indian. That's
Isn't it-
Hindu. That's Hindu.
Aren't they still divided in
Yes,
the
but
Caribbean,
I
where like
still-
the Indian community and the black community, like they still
Yes,
war a
they
little bit?
were. They were.
Mhm.
But you got to remember, there's still people in my family that are Hindu. There's still people in my family that look a certain way.
I just think that black
and I
people
couldn't hate.
black people are always like treated at the bottom of the totem pole. So like even if we show love to these other races, they still be like, shoot, yo, well, at least we're not black though. You know, like at least have it better than the
They
black
want to
people.
be
than
you.
the-
No, we
You
went
know?
through this. We went through this. They want to be us. They want to dress like us, walk like us, talk like us, rap like us, fuck like us, whatever it is. Even their girls. But they don't want black people problems. You understand what I'm saying? So now that they have a couple black people problems, we're there either what? Raising it, or we should just be the ones who don't say nothing about it and be like, you got to go through what we got to go through.
Well, I'm on some stuff where like, no, y'all got to deal with that. You know, and I'm not.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
hoping that.
We got our own problems to deal with.
No,
kinda
facts
thing.
though.
But that's
facts
kind of
though,
what I'm
like-
saying. So, but now they're seeing what we go through.
Okay, so I think I hear what both of you are saying, right? It's
Yeah.
like, okay, you guys got your own problems. Now you guys see how we feel.
Thank you.
You deal with your own problems, but don't also what you're saying, don't add on to it by like being like as racist as the white people are to them.
Yeah, like leave them alone, because they did it. The white people did it to me and
They
you.
got their own problems, so like they could just deal with it on
And
their
they're
own.
not even originally from here neither.
Mm.
They're settlers. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta look at it like, yo, bro, let them talk shit. They're uneducated, right? They're all uneducated, Indian and white, right? We know where we come from. They just have to make it seem like we don't know where we come from.
Mm.
Just allow it, bro. Leave it. God will deal with them, bro. And I know it sounds crazy, all dusty. No, really, let God deal with that. Don't, as black people, if I can have a microphone to all black people and come up in your dreams right now, I'd be like, yo, let them suffer. Don't say a word, dog. Let's just continue doing what we're doing and being influencers that we are in this world, even if we are considered the baddest ones. You know what I'm trying to say?
They're still gonna look at us when we walk into the store and
Yeah,
think we're gonna
dog,
steal
who cares
shit.
though? But
So-
knowing that I have my money up, bro, and I come from a good home and I come from this, suck your mom. You know what I mean? You voodoo. You know what I mean? I start talking to them like them, dog. They're like, how does he even know how to speak like us?
Okay, in y'all opinion, do racist whites prefer black people or brown people now?
Nothing.
I think there's
think-
a shift in the rankings for them now.
I think they prefer black people.
Black
right
people,
now.
Yeah,
obviously.
right now.
Yo,
I think so,
yo,
too.
yo.
I feel like black and white people are almost uniting on their anti-brown.
Yeah,
And plus,
but-
black people have a lot of influence. Like, you know, white people are listening to hip hop and whatever. Even if Eminem's their favorite, like it's like, yo, you're still listening to hip hop. So
Yeah, I fuck with you.
you might not like us, but you gotta like us enough.
I feel like the worst thing is like, okay, there's a little like rise in crime and stuff, but like for the most part, the food's better, the vibes are better, da da da. I think with like the brown people, it's like there's a rise in crime, but like the food isn't better, like the vibes isn't better.
You don't like Indian food?
Nah, I like Hakka.
I'm not gonna say I don't like Indian food. I'm just gonna say that like I don't think Indian food had as much of an impact as Caribbean
A
food. and
palate.
stuff,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's not
Indian-
as appealing.
You know what I mean? Indian music hasn't had as much as an impact out here
As
as
reggae.
Caribbean. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, mad.
like I
Yeah.
feel like Caribbean people came over here with more of a vibe. Indian people just came here.
And just come here.
Totally different vibe.
Vibe.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Driving's bad, all that.
You know what it is also, sorry, but I feel like the Caribbean vibe that they brought was more like inclusive. Like anyone could kind of like get down.
That is-
with
yeah,
it.
but
Now,
that's
so
what it
theirs
is.
It's kind of like you can't really understand it. Like
yeah, you can bring in all the white girls, you can braid their hair, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. White girls
We're
wanna
like,
s-
soft.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
here, white gal.
Let me knock that down still.
You know what I mean? Catch up, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, half breed.
But listen, man, salute to Puck Daddy, right? Keep doing your thing, fam. I think he's probably gonna be organizing a third one soon, and
Oh, he's the one that organizes.
yeah.
it.
This
Yeah.
is the second one.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.